Well, obviously pleased to start the season off with a win. I thought we did some things very well. We took care of the basketball once again. Only have 7 turnovers is very good for us. We didn't get to the foul line enough. I think we fell in love with making jumpers there. Obviously, when you're shooting the ball as well as Jon was, and Bryan Smith as well from 3, shooting 50% from 3, it's hard not to when you get those good looks. I mean, it's a great weapon, and the advantage of playing the way we're playing is that we have 4 guys on the floor that can make shots and shoot the ball. So I was happy with that. You know, we did a decent job on the glass. In the first half, they had 8 offensive rebounds. We were up a good number at the half, but they had 1 more shot attempt than we did because of their offensive rebound efforts. So we talked about holding them to 4 offensive rebounds in the second half. They got 5. I know they got 1 in the final seconds. We have to do a better job containing the basketball. You know, I'm a coach. I'm always going to find fault. That's my job, especially early in the year. And we have to work on getting better. But obviously, to come out of the gate like this, it's a good feeling. I don't know the last time we won a game by 20 points. So. You always know all the bad stats, Joe. You got to start laying the good ones on.
Well, I got Jon's freshman scoring record today. So.
Well, there you go. And every night is not going to be like this, but I hope many are. And he's getting great support and leadership from Bryan, from Brandon, Frazier, and he's got a lot of growing up to do, but that's typical of every freshman. But he's a huge weapon. And the great thing about it now is that people are going to see this tape, and it's going to force him to work incredibly hard, because people are going to work incredibly hard and they're going to put one of their best defenders on him all the time.
Jon, talk about scoring 28, and I saw some of Press the King in attendance. Talk about what it was like putting on a show in front of some people that you know.
It was great. I think I should have had a better defensive show tonight. I got a blow off working in practice. I think I was happy I had my fingers here and perform from here.
Talk about the rhythm. You've made 3 in a row in one time. Talk about what type of was in your mind when you were shooting those shots. You were just, nailing all of them.
I think on the exhibition game I had a bad shooting night, so I just been getting more shots up with Coach Moore and just trying to have a good shooting.
There are a couple of points, Jon, where it looked like you were trying to make passes interior to Travion and the ball got turned over. Is it just a matter of getting up to speed with college games compared to high school, or is it just good defense?
Nah, you can say that, but I think Coach told me I would try to overpass, and he said, "Nah, everybody know I'm trying to pass the ball. I think he just play ball, just not try to." I think I've taken too much shots. I try to get my teammates involved, but I think I was just trying to overpass.
What about playing against Malik? Especially you guys both get to start your first.
Yeah, that was good. The whole Christ King was here and playing in front of us, so it was good for me.
He's going to be a good player. I mean, he's a guy we looked at really hard, and we were trying to decide whether we needed to bring in a freshman point guard to be a part of this. I like him. He's a great kid. He works hard, and I think he's going to be a good player.
Coach, talk about the defense. You caused 14 turnovers. You only had 11 on your side. Talk about causing more turnovers and having more on your side.
Well, once again, I think in the first half we talked about it at halftime. What did I say? 5 or 6 minutes. I thought we played real good defense. And that's when we were able to extend the lead. The first 10 minutes, we scored, they scored, we scored, they scored. And then when we decided to really bear down, and Bryan's got a huge impact on that because he's able to jump out and switch on everything. And really, he did a really good job, I think, getting his hand on the ball, pressuring the basketball, and making those kind of plays. So, I was happy with that stretch, but once again, I think they went to the foul line a ton more than we did, especially in the second half. And we have to understand. We talk about playing each possession like it's the last possession of the game. You can't just say, "Hey, we're up 25. I'm going to take this possession off," because it's going to bite you in the tail down the road. So we'll work hard on that. We'll take tomorrow off, go to the football game, and get treatments, and then we'll practice Sunday, Monday, and get ready to go up to Syracuse.
Bryan, you had 8 rebounds. You're sort of playing big. You're like a 4. Used to, when you were freshman year, shooting guard. What is it like now playing with the bigs and playing with the bigger guys and grabbing those boards?
I mean, it's more physical, but that's why we in the weight room. Everybody gets stronger every time we in the weight room, so it makes it easier for times like that.
When I was in Farmingdale at junior college a bunch of years ago, I told the team we had a bunch of crazy big guys, and I told them everyone here is a one. And they were all like, finally a coach who understands my game. And I said, you're the one who inbounds it, you're the one who dribbles it up the court, you're the one who runs to the corner. So we never really played with numbers here. We always played with 3 guards and 2 forwards. So now I guess we're playing with 4 guards, but Bryan scores inside, he scores outside. It's a tough matchup for big people to come chase him out on the perimeter. And obviously with Jon's ability to shoot the ball, with Bryan's, with Brandon's, and with Mandel's, it's going to stretch defenses. And as our bigs get better, it should give them more scoring opportunities as well.
With those 4 guards, what do you expect from that forward position? I know they all kind of struggle with foul trouble tonight.
Yeah, I expect more consistency, to be quite honest. I expect them to be better defenders. I expect them to rebound the ball better. And I expect them to stay out of foul trouble. They're out there just whacking at people. But you know what? It gives us 15 fouls at that spot. A lot of them were because of dribble penetration, and they were forced to step up and try to make plays. So I think if we get better at containing the basketball, some of these foul trouble issues we can to go away.
Bryan, it seems like in this game you had your shooting stroke back that we saw early last season in your freshman year. What's your confidence like now, and then are you sort of feeding off of when Jon is in a good rhythm and hitting all those threes? Are you guys feeding off each other? How do you feel now?
Yeah, I'm feeding off everybody. Coach always have a lot of faith in me, even though if I'm not in a good shooting, I'm not in a good shooting game. Coach always tells me to keep shooting the ball, I can make the shots. Everybody always has faith in me, so that gives me confidence.
Bryan's an exceptional shooter. He's got to get shot discipline and keep his mechanics the same. And he scored 60-something in a high school game. I've recruited guys that couldn't score 67 if we left them in the gym alone at night. So he's got the ability to score the ball. Obviously, so does Jon, so does Brandon. And Brandon's leadership, and he's becoming better and better as a point guard. Obviously, we'll have a great challenge on Tuesday, but got some work to do.
Scored 90-plus points last week in the exhibition, 87 tonight. Playing the small ball, and you think you can keep this up throughout the rest of the season?
Yeah, that's the game plan. I think I'm going to put guys on the floor that deserve to play. And right now, these guys deserve to play. They're doing the best job every day. We compete for minutes every day. If there's an epiphany and all of a sudden these big guys start kicking everyone's tail in practice, then we'll start playing big. But that's the only way we know how to do it.
It seemed like Brandon was more of a facilitator tonight. More content to pass the ball. Is that what you expect him to do going forward?
Depending on the night, the matchup, who he's against, but I think he did a great job of letting guys run out their streaks too. When guys were hot, he continued to get Jon the ball. When Bryan made a couple shots, he went back to him. And that's what good point guards do. If a guy's got it going, let's let him run a streak out of him. See how many in a row he can make. Good guys. Thank you all very much. We appreciate everything.